Forza Horizon 5 launch day just happened on Tuesday, November 9th, and guess what? The game has astonishing player numbers already, and it is already a massive success for Xbox. Let's talk about how many people are playing and why this is such a big deal. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to know when these videos go live. I've totally had to record that intro like 6 times because I kept messing it up. Anyway, so earlier today, Phil Spencer gave us a little bit of insight into just how many people are playing Forza Horizon 5. He said, "We've invested for years in Xbox so more people can play. With 4.5 million players so far across PC, cloud, and console, Forza Horizon 5 shows that promise coming to life. Largest launch day for Xbox Games Studios for a Xbox Game Studios game, peak concurrent 3 times Forza Horizon 4's high. Thank you, players, and congrats to We Are Playground." So you heard it there. He says 4.5 million players so far across multiple brands. Now, I actually made a video a little late yesterday that I encourage you to check out. Hopefully people will watch it because I have this whole video a day thing. And I think it's important to talk about why what Xbox is doing is important. So I'll put that up here in the annotation or whatever it is so you can check it out, or you can just check the other video. I actually checked on my version of Forza, and actually it's already up to 4.6 million. I have some people tweeting at me saying the numbers are continuing to grow every moment that it's played, basically. It hit Game Pass on Tuesday. Digging into the numbers a little bit. So I was curious, how many of those are paid numbers versus Game Pass numbers? Looking back 24 hours from the 9th, so basically right before it went live, I think, take this with a grain of salt, but I believe it was around 2 million players before hitting Game Pass. I've seen some 1 million numbers concretely confirmed, but I don't know where it finalized before the Game Pass switch was thrown, so to speak. So if you break it down, and I'll throw some absolutely terrible math at you, let's say all 2 million of those people only paid for the $44 upgrade. They have Game Pass. They paid the $44 upgrade. That's $88 million. And then everybody else, the 2.5 million, 2.6 million additional players, they're all new Game Pass subscribers, which we know isn't true. And they all paid $1. Already, you're looking at 90 something million dollars for Forza Horizon 5. And that is like the lowest possible estimate that I could possibly give it. So very happy to hear that Microsoft is happy with these numbers. And just real quick, I have a few tweets brought up here. So I woke up and checked the number of players playing Forza, and it shot up 1 million. Wow. And now sits at 2.2 million. That was at November 9th, 2021. So that would have been after it was activated. It had been on for an hour and a half at that point. This one was from November 8th at 11:50. So he is saying that it was at 2.1 million players. And then, of course, now Benji tweeted out, Forza Horizon 5 has now passed over 1 million players before it even officially launched, and is also placing #1 on Steam weekly best sellers. Great news. The question is, just how high can it go? Forza Horizon 4 had 2 million total players its first full week. Forza Horizon 5 is going to leave that in the dust. And again, I was looking for, okay, did anybody else tweet about the 2 million thing? Have more players before day 1 of Game Pass. Yeah. So if anybody has concrete numbers about what it was before it hit Game Pass, I'd love to hear that. So that's why I say take everything with a grain of salt. Here's another one. Now it's at 1.2 million users. Again, this was on the 8th in the morning at 8:16 a.m. So I'd be interested to hear, like, what did it wind up at? So somewhere between 1.2 million and 2 million players. Lots of players who are playing on the paid version of the game. So that's great. It is the biggest launch for Xbox Game Studios ever. I think they're just getting started. Of course, you know, we have December coming right around the corner. with Halo Infinite, another major game. And then we go into 2022. Sony's games are going to start rolling out in 2022. Xbox games are going to continue rolling out during the coming year. And they finally established themselves. This is the new Xbox. And if Halo is also a hit, I think multiplayer, it's already very clear people are loving multiplayer, and it's going to be free to play. So we know pretty well off that is going to be successful for them at least. And we'll see what happens with the campaign in the coming months. So real quick, Forza Horizon 5, it's obviously a game changer. Pun not intended or anything like that. Maybe a little bit. But yeah, basically, if you go to the leaderboard in Forza Horizon 5, you can actually see at any time just how many people are playing or have played. Looking at some of the other numbers I brought up here really quick. If we look at what the team over at Windows Central had to say, let's bring up this asset really quick. Playground Games, Forza Horizon 5 has reached 4.5 million players. They're talking about the Phil Spencer tweet. I saw estimates that they would hit 5 million. I think they're going to go straight past 5 million and continue on from there. How many active players are, still going after that? It's going to be really, really interesting to see. But I think this is the first game where we actually have some public statistics about just how many people are playing. So we know at least 1.2 million were definitely playing Forza Horizon 5 at 8:30 in the morning before it was activated on Game Pass. So now we'll see what happens over the coming days. How many of those are paid? How many of those are Game Pass subscribers? Regardless, we're at 4.6 million players now who have actually played the game and are calculated on the leaderboard. It's interesting stuff. Forza Horizon 5. Now, my impression of Forza Horizon 5, this game is just phenomenal. I turned it on to look at the leaderboard, and I ended up playing it for 2 hours, just messing around. One of my friends were playing, so I did a race with him. I found out he plays on expert mode, so I'll never play with him again. Then I crushed Colt Eastwood's time on one of the jumps. That was a lot of fun. And then I just, every time I turn it on, I just can't turn it off. And I'm hearing from racing enthusiasts everywhere who are loving the game. It's just great. It's great to see these sort of numbers for Xbox because it means Xbox games are finally going to start rolling out. And it seems like they're going to be successful based on what we've seen from Halo and what we have seen from Forza this far. If you're playing, I'd love to know what you think. If you're a Game Pass subscriber, let me know if you're playing because it's kind of like there's no barrier for you. You just got to download it or play it on the cloud. If you really aren't sure and don't want to download or anything, you can do that. There's many different avenues for you to try it out. Really, really excited. I'm going to do the outro really quick. So just on a personal note a little bit here. My sleep schedule has been terrible lately, so I'm trying to do these videos and keep the day cadence, but my son has not been sleeping well, so it's been a little hard on me, to put it mildly. I'm looking at him right now on the baby monitor. My wife's with him, so yeah, I'm a little loopier in the video today than normal because it's late. But yeah, it seems like we finally figured something out with the sleeping stuff. So hopefully I can get back on that regular schedule. I apologize for the awkward timing to anybody who watches on YouTube. But yeah, real outro. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you like these sort of videos, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. I really appreciate all of you who have subscribed. If you want to become a member, thank you so much. First of all, to everybody who has said, hey, Destin, I like your content, I'm going to become a member. If you would like to do that, you can hit that join button. I'm behind, but I will reply to every comment from a member, and I do try and upload every video with no ads because, at least I can do that for you. All right, I'm going to get out of here. I don't like how I outro this video. I'm just going to say it now, but I do appreciate all of you and anybody who watched this far. I'll catch you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.